Well, hello, viewers, families, and friends. Appreciate you tuning in to another edition of Cole and Ken's.
Thank you.
Thank you once again for the new subscribers. Really appreciate you tuning in each week. And today is Married at First Sight, Season 9, North Carolina, Episode 9. Here we go.
Here we go. It was actually 1 month anniversary for everybody. So let's start with our favorite couple so far. Well, mine anyway. Deanna and Greg.
Deanna and Greg.
Deanna and Greg they've been having good episodes, actually. They started off, I believe they had a date night. They went bowling, showed a little PDA. That was good. Pastor Cal came over. He could see that Deanna was all up on Greg and leaning on him, and she had a little touch going on. He was impressed with that. And he asked them, how did they feel about the love, and they went through all of that. It wasn't too much. They had their anniversary at a restaurant, their 1 month anniversary at a restaurant. Everything went nice. He tried some I believe it was octopus. Yeah. He tried some octopus, and he was a little nervous, Greg, and trying new things. But Deanna was so excited. Yeah, she was so excited that that he tried it.
She said that's something that she really been wanting, somebody.
Right. And they went back home. I believe Greg said while she was out walking the dog, he had set up this whole romantic little thing for her in the room. He had rose petals.
Now, wait a minute, I'm gonna talk to you about that.
Oh my gosh!
I gotta come in on this.
I know.
Wait a minute. Stop right there. Hold on. Now, I'm just gonna tell you. You listening? Okay. Now we went through all the work of the rose petals on the bed. Okay, you got candle lights going from the bedroom into the bathroom.
Yes.
Water is in the tub.
Yes.
You got, rose petals. And
very nice.
In the tub.
Strawberries,
everything,
champagne.
You name it, going on. So he did a fantastic job with that. But at the same time, now, there's a lot of work being done on Greg's part. A lot of work.
She was appreciative.
Oh, she was, right? She was. But then she says, let me go put on the pajamas. Not cool. Deanna. Not cool. What happened to the lingerie? That's a lot of work being done. This man, you gonna make this man. What? She said, I'm gonna go put on the pajamas. Baby, explain that to me. Put on the pajamas for what? Where is the lingerie, man?
I'm thinking maybe.
That's a lot of work.
Maybe.
A lot of work.
Maybe because they still had the tea light, candles lit and everything. Maybe they just did that to end their production night. And so she, maybe once the cameras left, then they finished enjoying their evening. Because the water was still in the tub.
Wait a minute, Deanna. Wait a minute. I'm looking at the other ones. You the only one that can go to bed with pajamas on. Ain't nobody else going. What happened to the lingerie? Lingerie or something. Something nice. Besides pajamas.
On that one, Deanna.
You go in the pajamas every night. And warm-ups.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say that night.
Boy, Greg, hey.
I'm just gonna say that night. Maybe it was because of production. Maybe it was production that night. Because, baby, you have to remember, the water was still in the tub, the tea light candles were still lit, and I think maybe once the cameraman left, but that was probably because the cameraman was still there. Maybe once the cameraman left, then they was like, oh, okay, now we can finish our evening. Maybe.
Everybody else going on out the camera.
I know,
with the camera there. So hey,
I don't know, but
that's
that was
my
cool.
take. That's my take.
We're gonna move on.
That's my
take. We're gonna move on because he was on that a lot when we watched it. We're gonna go ahead and
pajamas.
We're going to go ahead and do Iris and Keith. Iris and Keith also had a nice little 1 month. I'm just going to skip all the other stuff. Well, we do have to get to one main thing. Keith met up with one of his best friends, and he was asking him about how's the marriage going and everything. How was the the bedroom situation, and Keith explained, Iris's situation, and how he didn't want to be that type of guy if it doesn't work out. So I'm thinking because of that conversation, they probably won't engage in anything until after this process is over, just in case. Now, Iris did speak to her mom, and she was telling her mom how Keith has concerns. And Iris' mom just kind of laid it out there. She was just like, it could be just that he cares, more than a concern. He's thinking about you. Like, how do you feel? How are you going to react to things? Yeah, so Iris' mom, kudos to her. It was wonderful the way she was talking to her daughter. So I just love that interaction with them. They also had they went out on horseback riding. That was really nice. The Married at First Sight people set them up with a picnic in the middle of the little area that they were horseback riding in, and they just talked, and they came back and they exchanged gifts.
They did.
And she got him some vinyls. I guess he loves music, so he was very excited about that. And he got her a heart necklace.
She got him a favorite Prince, one of the Princes that he hadn't had.
Right.
So he was really excited about that.
Right. And so they had a wonderful night. At the end, he ended up getting he finally got his ring size, so he won't be losing that anymore.
So
we're going to keep this moving because we got a lot to talk about.
Now, she went to bed with lingerie.
Okay, baby.
She's a virgin.
Oh.
Anyway,
we're going to go to Matt and Amber. We're going to brush through Matt. I'm really sick of Matt. After that sup last week and staying out 24, I'm pretty much done with Matt. It looks like right now...
He did a lot of making up, though. He did a lot of making up this time. He did serenades and...
Whatever.
And, remember last week he did a massage at the end.
Yeah, whatever.
And he did
that was
serenade
cool.
with the guitar. And he's talking to her. He's been with her the whole time. He hasn't left yet.
Yeah, she was happy, so...
She happy.
Whatever, girl. If you like it, I love it.
She happy.
She was excited. Yeah. Oh yeah, for their I forgot what she gave him as a gift. But yeah, he did serenade her. So he practiced on that song, I guess, while she was at work. So at least he was at home. He was at home to practice.
Yeah, the biggest concern that we're gonna have right now that Jamie and Elizabeth they started out really good in this episode.
Last
really
week.
Good.
Remember
really
last
good.
week? And I said they ended. I say, okay, they ended on the up. We'll see what happened next episode.
And they started on the up. They went and did picnics.
No, they started because remember they had to drink the moon water that was outside all night.
That moon water, I don't get that one.
That was supposed to change the energy.
That was Elizabeth's idea. Now he went along with it, but she put the water in the cup. Here we go with these glasses and this water. You put them on the ground. Now this time she set him outside, and he went along with it. And then the next morning they got up, drunk the water. She said, "Oh, it ain't but a couple of bugs or whatnot, maybe flew into the glass." But anyway, they drunk up. But he loves her quirkiness. They drunk up.
He said he loves her. Her little, that's all look cute to him. Yeah. She's out there,
and they did that little thing later on.
He was
telling her, "What can I do to be a better husband?"
When he was saying, he actually told her to come to the venue where they got married, and they kind of like reenacted the day.
Yeah,
and so she walked down, and they had a little lunch, and everything was going good.
Really good.
Like he usually does.
Really well.
Until
she was appreciative of him, and she asked him, "What are my flaws to you?" And they exchanged different flaws. He said nothing right now. And then she said the same.
They exchanged gifts. She gave him some little booklet of coupon fantasy type stuff. Whatever.
Now
he gave her a necklace.
Now we about to start now with the wedding album.
Oh my God.
Now that's when they want to go to the wedding album. Is when they start having issues. What happens is Jamie decides, well, she's looking through it. She's complimenting herself on her hair, her dress, her nails, whatever. She's looking good.
Like most brides do.
Okay, so anyway, but you can tell in his facial expression,
his body language,
he wasn't very excited about that, because he felt like, hey, You haven't given me any compliments at all on this wedding, about both of us. So, but instead of mentioning it then to her, or even just saying, hey, what about, look at my suit, that looks good. Don't I look good?
Like, oh, we look good together.
He later on left.
So he was upset.
He left later with an attitude, and then they went back, looked at the photo album again.
Once they got home.
And once they looked at it again, he said, hey, we need to talk. She said, I don't want to talk.
We went through that last time.
It again.
Yes.
He's arguing. She's saying, get out of here. Blah, blah, blah. And then he said, look, you don't care nothing about us. You're looking at this wedding photo. It was about us. You didn't care nothing. So she's like, she's like, get out of here. They're going through this big hoopla.
He called her a materialistic C.
Yeah, we're going to leave it at that. And then at the end, all we see is he walking out with the cat.
No, what he said was, she said, get out of here, Jamie. He said, if I leave, this marriage is over.
And she said,
bye. She said, okay, bye. He said, okay, have a good life. Which last week, though, if you recall, she was getting ready to leave. And what was the first thing he said? Dr. Pepper said, no, Dr. Pepper said we shouldn't leave. Remember, that was the second time. I forgot. The first time, then he was just like, if you leave, it's over, all of that. But he got up and did the same thing. I know that cat is tired of being packed up. That's all I know. I'm tired of them. Both of them need therapy separately. She has her own issues, but he has a lot of issues too. He's very sensitive. There's a way to do things, and there's a way to talk to somebody, and he does not know how at all. They called him Mr. Picky, but they probably could have had something else to call him instead of just Mr. Picky.
Well, he smiles like everything is fine, but it's really not.
I'm not going to call him crazy. I'm just going to say he needs some therapy. He has some issues. That could have simply been, even if he wanted her to give him a compliment, say, when she's talking, oh, look at me. Oh, okay, it looked nice. That was her first time seeing herself on her wedding day. You know what I mean? She didn't plan it, so she didn't know anything about it. So she was looking at it, and she's just in awe of, oh, everything turned out really well. He took it to a whole different level. And he could have been like, oh, well, on this one, oh, we look good together. Oh, we make each other look good. Something, but I don't know. He got issues. The
problem just lied where he should have just said something in the beginning is when he held it in. And
that
went back to the house and looked at the photo album again. But he should have said something the first time if that was bothering him. But he left it in. But
how was he going to say it? Because he has an issue with that also. It's how he says things. I don't know. They just need to call it. I'm sick of them. I'm tired of them. This back and forth. I'm on the roller coaster. They think they're on the roller coaster. We're on the roller coaster. I'm tired. I don't know. We'll see what happens next week. Somebody will talk to him, Dr. Pepper or Dr. Viviana, one of them, and I'm sure they'll sit down and he'll bring the cat back. I don't know what'll happen.
I don't know if it's going to be a next week.
I think it should be it, but I don't know. When you're toxic with each other, sometimes that's just what it is. But he sat there and did all of it. Communication is horrible. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens next week. I really don't know what to say about him. I was done. I don't know. It went from a high to the lowest of lows, and she was crying, and it was just horrible. I don't have anything else. What you got?
Ain't nothing else to say.
Ain't nothing else to say.
She walked out.
And that was it.
She walked out with the cat.
All right.
So, hey.
See what happened next week?
Here's what it is.
All right.
Well, hope you enjoyed this one. So, it's a roller coaster.
It was rough.
It's a wild roller coaster. Well, tune in to episode 10 on next week. Hope you enjoyed this one. Until next time.